Survive after a shooting at a Southern California church. Let's take this press conference live from the Orange County Sheriff's Department.
Los Angeles, Stephen Galloway, Assistant Special Agent in Charge, ATF, Los Angeles, Lisa Bartlett, Orange County Board of Supervisors, 5th District, and Carol Moore, Laguna Woods Mayor. We will take questions at the conclusion of this press conference. Good afternoon. First and foremost, I want to send our thoughts and prayers to all those that were impacted by this incident. This is a very tragic incident for the victims, their families, and this entire community. I want to start by asking for your patience. Also, as you know, this is an active investigation that's been going on for less than 4 hours. Our investigators are still diligently processing the scene, so we're here to provide as much information as we can at the time. But again, I ask for your patience, and please understand that we're working as quickly as we can to have more details and the information that you're looking for. At about 1:26 p.m. this afternoon, a male subject opened fire here at the Geneva Presbyterian Church in the city of Laguna Woods. One person is confirmed deceased at the scene, 4 others are critical, and 1 other victim sustained minor injuries. The injured victims were taken to local hospitals. We currently do not have a status of the injured 4 that are in critical condition. When deputies arrived on scene, they provided immediate medical aid to the victims here at the church. Shortly after, our partners from the Orange County Fire Authority arrived on scene and began providing advanced medical life-saving measures. We're very grateful to the Orange County Fire Authority for their quick response and their ability to provide critical life-saving treatment. The incident happened at a lunch banquet following the morning service. And again, to remind you, this is all very preliminary information. We believe a group of churchgoers detained him and hogtied his legs with an extension cord and confiscated at least 2 weapons from him. He was detained when the deputies arrived. That group of churchgoers displayed what we believe is exceptional heroism and bravery in intervening to stop the suspect. They undoubtedly prevented additional injuries and fatalities. The suspect was not injured during the incident and was taken into custody. He's believed to be an Asian male adult in his 60s. We don't believe he lives in this area. Investigators are working to determine his city of residence and whether he has any connection to this church or to the congregation. At this time, we do not know what the suspect's motive may be or whether he had an intended target or whether this is even a hate-related incident. Following the incident, the Sheriff's Department Hazardous Device Section utilized bomb canines and swept the church grounds to ensure there were no secondary devices. Members from the Trauma Intervention Program also are on scene to provide crisis counseling to the congregants.
Multiple OCFA resources responded as part of a potential MCI, a mass casualty incident, as part of the active shooter response. Resources included multiple firefighter paramedic units, our specialized mass casualty unit, private ground ambulances, and a helicopter air ambulance. The MCI was declared and our firefighter paramedics quickly triaged, treated, and transported 5 patients. The undersheriff said 4 critical and 1 minor status, and 1 victim was pronounced deceased at the scene. In addition, OCFA chaplains responded to the church and the hospitals. We also have started our critical incident distress debriefing for our OCFA first responders. Our hearts are with the victims, their families, and our community. Thank you.
Thank you, Undersheriff. Again, that was the Sheriff's Department there in California. They're saying that at 1:30 this afternoon, a man opened fire at Geneva Presbyterian Church in Laguna Woods. 4 people are in critical condition. 1 has died. Another has minor injuries. Now, they say this all happened at a lunch banquet following a morning service at that church. They believe a group of churchgoers actually detained that suspect, tied him up, and took his weapons. Now, that suspect, they say, was was not hurt. He is a man in his 60s, according to sheriff's deputies. They are working to determine where he is from. They don't believe he lives in the Laguna Woods area. No word on a motive here. Now, again, this is the second mass shooting here in the United States this weekend. We will, of course, continue to follow this as this story develops.